All right, we are live again, and it is Shoshie, and this is part 2 of the build stream for Grandma Malka from Wicked Foundation Games. And we left off, so by the way, I switched out mics because I realized that the last mic that I was using for this headset wasn't working, so I have a new mic on. Hopefully you can hear me a lot better. So we left off on parts M. We're going to build M. Let me switch here to overhead. And so we're going to look for M on this sheet. And there's 4 parts: torso, legs, and 2 arms. So we're going to find M13, M14, M72, and 73. So we'll go over here. And again, we've been keeping the sprue in this direction. M13 is right here. Take that out there. And I've got my little cups that I'm putting things in. M13, let's see, M14. Things are getting way easier. You can see there's lots of less stuff going on. If I need help, I can reference my sheet over here. See, we found M13 right there. There's the ends. There's M14 right here. So there's the legs here. Okay, put that in the cup. And then M72 is down here, and let's see. Okay, there he is, right there. And we just need M73 is the last one we need. Here it is, right up on top. So follow that over, and it's right there, 3rd one over. There it is. Okay, we got that. We can set our sprue aside a second. Get our X-Acto blade. Oop, I need to, here, I'm going to use this X-Acto blade. It's about the same. Cutting off our little scars. See, there's another one right here. I'm just going to scrape that one instead of cutting. That one I will cut because that is going to fit onto the other part. Remember, try to cut away from yourself if you can. I control it just a little bit better when I'm cutting toward. There we go. And arms. All right, now we're going to get our model cement. And I'm just going to put a little bit of cement right here. And fit the legs on. Oh, I just noticed there's a scar there that I need to cut off. Oh. Okay, this is tricky because you need that to be completely flat. So you're going to want to smooth out that a little bit. There we go. I'm going to cut that scar off his ankle real quick. There we go. All right, and the arms, they just kind of, this one gets glued to the side of his arm, side of his body. Oh, I still have another scar to cut off on that. I thought I got it. When it's on the end of a limb, go ahead and scrape it off because it's not going to fit onto the, there we go, see. Same thing with this one, we're going to need to cut the scar off this one as well. Sometimes if you just set it down and then cut it, then you're not cutting toward yourself. That if you have a self-healing mat underneath you, here. You can also file it away. Okay, just need to check on my picture to see if that's where his hand goes. Nope, it actually goes kind of crosses over his knee. There we go. And you can kind of tell it fits better that way too. I'm just going to set it on his knee. Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to mark this one M on his back. Make sure it looks like an M because we've got an N as well. All right, and that goes in the pile of bodies. And we're going to cross off our M. And right here. All right, now we're on N as in Nancy. So we've got again 5 parts on this one. We've got 2 legs, 2 arms, and a torso. And if you look close, one of the arms is crossing over onto the other knee. So he's another sitting figure. So we're going to go over here to our sprue guide. That's what we're going to call this from now on, our sprue guide. We're going to pick out N44, which is the second one right here. I'm going to cut it this time. I feel like it'll be less to file. Yeah. Put that in the cup. Go down the list here. I don't see any ends. There's one. N46. Another arm. Ooh, and that one's already starting to come off the sprue, so I'm glad I got that one. Now we're going to go up this side. I forgot to cross off these 2 B's. I must do that right now. There we go. Okay. N47 and N81 are right here. So this leg and this leg. So we're going to scribble those out. N81 and 47. And I just noticed that the torso, oh wait, here's the N. The torso is right above it. Okay, leg. Ooh, see, aren't we glad we have this tray? So far, so good. I'm counting the time that we've saved from having to search the carpet as a win. Cut off the sprue scars. Okay. Leg. So good, so far so good. Notice that there is a little rectangular notch there that's probably going to go into, yep, it's going to go into this notch right here on that leg. So we'll make sure that that fits into there when we glue it. We'll put a little glue on that spot. Okay. And arms, they're so tiny. Okay, I'm going to leave that arm. This one, okay, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start with the torso piece. Where's my glue? Here it is. I think I'll put the legs on first. And then we're going to, don't forget to put just a dot on that inner piece right there. So that way when we fit, so that has a hole it goes into. Good. Make sure that this is being uncooperative. And I guess, let me look at his legs again on this picture. Oh, weird. Wait, this is in. So, yeah, I'm going to move this one a little bit. It doesn't actually cross I made a mistake, but that's okay because it doesn't change anything. We're just gonna push that on there, let that cure a little bit, and look at the arms. This is going to be tricky. This is the one again where he's got a hand on his knee. So I'm just going to put a little glue right there. Whoa, this is where we might need a little tweezer action. Yeah, I'm going to get the tweezers out. Perfect. I'm going to put a little glue on his knee just so that hand will stay. Okay. And then we're just going to adjust with the tweezers. So that's good. Okay, awesome. And again, we've got this one attached to the side of the arm, kind of going back. Oh, how does this one work? Maybe like this. This one's tricky. I've probably got it. I had it upside down for a second. All right. All right, I put glue here. Don't put glue there. It actually just goes right there with the arm sitting back. And let's get this moved over again. Tricky, tricky. This is probably one of the more difficult pieces, so take your time and use your tweezers. Maybe let things cure. You don't have to put every piece on exactly at the same time as I am. You can just do a leg, let it cure, work on another piece. Might want to mark this body as a N, as a Nancy. I'm going to put it on his chest because there is a big opening on his back and I don't have any room to write it on him. So we're going to write N. There we go. And he goes in the box. All right. Cross these off. Crossing off this one, we're getting closer and closer to being done with all the pieces. Once you have all these pieces assembled, things get so much easier. All right, we're going to go straight to P. We're skipping O. So skip O, go to P. It looks like he's got an extra leg over here. He's got somebody else's leg attached to a hand. Okay, so we have to take, so whenever it shows these pieces here, you have to put those together first. So we're going to do P49. Let me grab that off the sprue. There it is right here on the side, P49. Yep, it is already together, so you don't need to do anything with that. Let's cross that out. P49. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and cut all the extra little pieces off of it before I go on. Yeah. Okay, got that. And then we've got P52, P54, and P55, which I believe they are all on the same side. Maybe not. Let's see. P52 is right here. There he is. Get it in a little cup. And I'm going to cross that off. P55 we already got. And the other piece. Ooh. Maybe I didn't get P55. Hold on. Make sure. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here. P55's right here. I crossed it off too soon. See, sometimes you got to be careful crossing things off. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We need one more piece. We need P54, which is another leg. There it is. I think that's it. Nope, that's R16. Let's look. I'm going to look on my sprue here for another leg. It's R16. Q and O, K, P54. It's right up here. Ah, that's why I didn't see it, because it was at the top of the other side. All right. Crossing P54 off. That's a piece of sprue. See a mole line. I'm going to just give it a quick little scrape. Get the scar. There's another mole line kind of around his head. All right, so we're going to grab the piece that has the arm and the extra leg. I'm going to check the diagram. It looks like they go up next to each other pretty well. For now, I'm just going to glue the arm, not going to glue the leg to the other leg, just in case. There we go. There's a little space, but hopefully that will not be an issue later. There could always be issues later. So we're going to glue these 4 pieces on together, rather. Make sure this is, again, flush, because that is supposed to be flat right there. That looks good. Okay, now last, the arm. And again, there's space. So that is how that piece looks like. And that is P. Did we skip? Yeah, we skipped O, remember? P. As long as you can read the letters, that's all that matters. Okay, let's see. I think Q is next. Yep, we have Q and R, and then the last part we're going to do is we're going to glue S56 onto J. So let's finish up Q and R. Q has a little lantern, so you're going to need the 4 pieces, a leg and arm. It looks like torso, like head and shoulder with an arm, and then a leg with part of the torso, and that's then this little lantern. I think he might be, he's not the only one with the lantern, because R also has a lantern. So just make sure you get the right lantern for the right model. So starting with Q, there's Q22. Okay. Right here. There's Q19, that's the Q lantern. Yep, Q19. There's all, it looks like a lot of the Q's are over here. Let's just cross that one off. Q75, that's O. Q75 and Q77. So this one and 77 is this leg right here. So here's 77. It fell right in there. And this one is Q22. Yep. Okay, I think that's right. Or is that O? Shoot. I think I just cut off an O. Ah. Don't worry, when you cut something off that you're not supposed to, yep, it was an O. Well, was it an O? No, it was Q22. We got it. We got it. I'm second guessing myself. You will too, and that's okay. All right, let's go look at the sprue thing here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more piece. That is a Q. Here it is, Q76. It's this little arm right over there. There it is. Let's clip it. There we go. Okay. Scrape. I'm going to do all my cleaning and then I'm going to glue because I feel like it'll speed things up. There we go. Just be real careful when you're cleaning up on things that are very delicate, like this little lantern. If you cut that too deeply, it will need a repair. By the way, that was my husband sneezing in the background. Hopefully the mic didn't pick it up, or we could edit it out. Here. This one has a scar as well. Okay. Let's do the bigger pieces together, the torso and the head here. There we go. Check to see if all the lines look good. Now we're going to put this leg on. There's an outie. It's making it easy for me. Okay. Oh. Make sure it lines up. It kind of kicks out a little bit, so be careful with that part. All right, now this arm is going to go onto, see he's got a hand here? So you're going to put a little glue on that leg right there and a little glue on the shoulder. Oh, I didn't get the scar off in this one. Thought I did. I'm like the Julia Child of building minis, like, oh. All right, there we go. Awesome. Just make sure that sets just like that. See? And then lastly, we're going to put on this lantern. He's already got a hand on here. If you didn't cut off, hold on, I see a little piece. I got to take glasses off for this. Don't cut this little, there's like a little tiny ledge here. Squeeze that. This is probably one of those that you want to glue and then let cure and then glue and then let cure. Okay, so there. Oh, it's tricky. Let me make sure that looks right on the diagram. Nope, he is holding the lantern just a little bit level like that. There we go. And I'm just gonna set that one in a different cup because I want that one to cure correctly. And if it's all mixed in, also that's Q, so let's real quick. I speak too soon. Oh good, we can write it on his back. Q in that one there. Gotta make sure his lantern is the right direction. All right, now we're at QR. We're reaching the home stretch. Let's cross off Q. And then R is R12, R16, R69, R70, and 71. And he is also holding a lantern. So we need 5 pieces off of that. So there's our 70 here. R12 up top. Use the guide if you need help. R70, there's R7, 71 is the lantern. That's not it. Here's R16. So I got 4. I need one more. Here it is. No, that's K. Whoa, did I miss a K? No, we did not put K together yet. So don't worry about that. Stick that piece back on. Okay, I'm going to use my sprue guide because I am lost. So we got our 12 already. Good. Our 70. Did we get that arm? Yep, looks like it's off. Okay, S here. R69 is right here. I think that's the one we're missing. Yep, that's the one we're missing. I think we got everything else. All right. Time to cut off some scars. Make sure you take a lot of care cutting the scar off of that hand because you don't want to cut. There is a little ledge there that you don't want to remove. Woo! Oh, I had my first piece jump off my desk. Okay, we're gonna cut. Oh. I hate this part. All right, I'm going to pause it.